Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Alrighty.
Question number one, can you please give me your name?
My name is Michelle Olvera Dart. My maiden name is Olvera.
Okay. And I would like to know, where are you from?
Which is a good question. I'm from San Antonio as much as any Air Force brat can be from somewhere. I was born, my dad was in the Air Force. I was born at K.I. Sawyer Air Force Base in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so technically almost Canadian. He traveled around and then they retired when he was stationed here in Lackland. So I went to junior high school, college here.
Okay, and can you give me a little bit of background in your field? I would like to just know briefly, what is it that you do?
Okay. I am first a certified teacher, early childhood through fourth grade generalist, which means as in elementary classes you are self-contained class. So the teacher teaches everything, all of the subjects. My forte is pre-K and preschool, which I just love. It's a completely different approach, and I love it because it's as close to pure learning experience as you can get. Because these children, they are learning based on developmentally appropriate practices. Like, for example, you're not going to ask a 2-year-old to do something that you would ask a 5-year-old because developmentally they're not there yet. They physically cannot do that. And it's nothing against them, but it's based on their biology.
You guys need to.
Their cognition.
So may I ask you, why are you pursuing a PhD?
I want to be an early childhood education professor. And I would also like to be involved with advocacy. I used to work for the UTSA Child and Adolescent Policy Research Institute, which does policies, does research for policies for policymakers, laws, major programs, the TEA based on, the recommendations on developmentally appropriate requirements based on, say, TEKS and what becomes included in STAR, academic testing.
Okay, so what is the main issue you wish to explore in your PhD research project, and why?
Okay. I am also a reading specialist, so I love children's storybook time. I just, a little bit of history, a little bit of research. A child that comes into kindergarten or into first grade has already had 1,000 lab hours of reading will do very well. The child that parents didn't read to them, they didn't do the story time at the library, they're the ones that struggle with their literacy. So I want to look at engagement with story time, they read aloud, and their cognitive responses, or their audio responses based on their meaning making and cognition, and what do they understand and not understand, and what are they getting out of the literature.
So why is this issue important to you personally?
I was a stay-at-home mom, and so I was lucky enough to raise my children and play with them and go through all these experiences. And I've always loved stories and reading and literature, and just that connection that a child has with that. And a child, the way they learn of the world is through play, is through hands-on experiences, how they think about things, their thought processes. Play is work for them. So as you're reading and you're having these conversations, you can see how they're trying to put two and two together and make meaning from it, and then, okay, I figured this out, so what does it mean? Does it affect me? Does it not affect me?
Find more for women, like opportunities.
And many researchers say preschoolers don't experience that. That's a higher level learning ability that only elementary school kids have. Even in kindergarten, it doesn't think on that level. But it's like, obviously those people have never been around 3-year-olds.
So can you tell me who your intended audience is for this?
It would be teachers, administrators, policymakers, academia, research. But because I want to be a professor, I also like doing more teacher education, because in the School of Education, you have a department, it's kind of split in half. One half does like the research, graduate level, more of a, you would say, professional higher ed, and then you have undergraduates, and which is teacher education, where you have to teach teachers how to teach, and there's a very specific way of doing it. It's a very high sense of responsibility, because when they become a certified teacher, not only are you saying, yeah, I think this person is ready, but you are putting your teaching certification on the line. So if that person messes up, and you were their mentor, and they come back to you, not only will they lose their certification, but so will you. And when you work with children, you can't mess up. You really can't, because then you're affecting that child's life. And we hear about this in the news all the time. So on one hand, your responsibility as that pre-service teacher to say, okay, this is what you need to know to have a good career, to help the community. But the ultimate client, the ultimate person you're serving is that child. It's like we're servants of the servant.
So last question, what is your main research question? What would it be? Have you thought about that yet?
How do preschoolers make meaning
I don't know exactly. I know that
storybook read-alouds?
Okay, that sounds good. Well, that's all the questions. Thank you, Miss Michelle.
Thank you.